Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy. I'm here at the allotment, so let's go do a harvest. I got my brokey dinky little basket and my little knife to cut my stuff that I need. Let's go do a first harvest of 2025. Let's rumble! The first thing I want to grab is these beautiful carrots. These are Autumn King variety carrots. They've suffered through the winter. They have done their thing. And let's see what I can bring home with me today. And yeah, I don't think these are doing really well, but let's see. There's got to be something in here I can take home with me, because they've put a lot of greenery. They've grown quite a good size. Let's have a look and see if I can find something a little bit bigger. Oh, there you go. This is a little bit bigger. Let's take it out, put it in my little basket. Let me move some of this around a bit. Let's chop that off. Oh, that's a better one. Look, a much better carrot. And I tell you guys, like, having your carrots go through the winter process and you have food, guys. I'm eating food right now. I'm harvesting stuff, which is most people aren't harvesting stuff right now, you know. And carrots are so easy to grow. They are so easy to grow. Because I did these are kind of like behind the succession planting of the other ones. They're a little bit tiny, but they are edible. Look at that. But I'm going to grab some more from another section in a minute, that I know there's some bigger ones over there. Look at that. They're a bit tiny, but hey, it's food. There's a bit of grass on the bottom here. I just need to make sure, just remove it before it starts to produce seeds, and then I'll have them all over the place. That's going to go right into my compost box where I need it. Okay. Let's get another one from here. Look. I do have a few other ones which are more mature than these. We're going to grab those first before I touch the rest of these. Let these kind of get a little bit bigger, because I want to make a little nice blended juice with some beetroot and some carrots. So it's all going to get juiced. Look at that. Let's go grab the other ones. So I've come over to the other section here that I do know I have some bigger carrots. They're blended with some parsnips in here. Let me have a look. See which one I can take with me. That's a lot better. Look at that. Look. Some good ones, good size here. Because if I leave them in there too long, sometimes the worms will have a feast. But I want to have a feast before they do. I will give some of it to them, because it's important to keep the soil active. So you can't eat everything, guys. Come on. You can't eat everything. Yeah, look at that. Carrots in February. Look, tiny but tasty. Look at that. I do need to do a little bit of weeding out of here, because some of them have got grass growing in between them. Look at that. Just beautiful. Because I'm going to juice them when I get home and have a lovely beetroot and carrots. And nothing beats this, because this is fresh from your own. This is a very tiny one, but that's okay. It's all edible. So this is what I've harvested so far. Ain't they looking lovely? But while I was here harvesting the carrots, I need some beautiful sprouting broccoli. Look at those beautiful broccoli. Oh, it's going to be amazing. This is a sprouting broccoli. Oops, I almost dropped it. Don't lose it now. I'm going to take a little bit of the top one here. This is the center. And then all the energy can be focused off the other ones. Let's take a couple down the bottom here. And the leaves are edible, so I'm going to take a couple of leaves because it's all going. Let's remove some bad ones at the bottom here. Let the slugs eat those. And they can probably stay away from my plants, I hope. So I'm going to take some leaves because we want to cook up something nice this evening for myself. And nothing beat fresh greens, people. Fresh, beautiful greens. Because I got a bit of salmon to take care of. And yeah. These ones, I'm going to leave them there to kind of sprout up a little bit more. And maybe next week I'll take them. Because I have a couple more of these over this side. Let's take you guys over this to the top. Get these extra broccoli. Gotta have the fence up because these foxes have been hanging around, but I have not seen them do too much movement right now, so I'm gonna leave them be. Oops, gotta step over this. Let me put you guys down here. So this broccoli is coming up lovely. Let's take some leaves because look at that. I don't want to do too much to it right now. It hasn't fully starting to do its thing, but I'm going to get some leaves because I'm going to cook them up. Just looking to see if there's any slugs on it. I will give it a nice soaking when I get home with some vinegar and some lime, and then cut them up lovely and add that. But I don't want to take too much leaves because we aren't in the growing season too much right now. So look out for another harvest of broccoli coming in the future. This is another one here. I'm just going to remove, actually, I'm going to take one from this one here. And that's that. Let me grab some leek. I have a leek here. Not a leek in a bucket, but a leek as a herb. Look at that. I need you. Let's grab, look at that. Beautiful leek. I'm going to just give it a bit of trimming on the end there. That's going to go into a soup that I'm going to be making later. Before I remove myself from here, I do have some turnips. Let's check these guys out. They've done all the growing in the winter. I'm going to add this to my soup. I'm going to take about 2 of them. Oh, there's a lovely one at the back here. Let's grab him. I'm going to make a vegetable soup this evening as well. So that's all going to go there. And I'm going to use the leaves for some salad. Look at this. This is just beautiful. Who say you can't grow things in winter and come out just before spring and eat something? Okay, let's move on to grabbing some. I do need some more greens. So let's take you back over where we started and grab some collard because they're looking good. And I'm going to grab a couple of kale as well. I'm just going to break these off at the bottom with just using my hand. Because they're beautiful. Man, I don't know why people don't want to consider growing I know some people don't have the capability or the facility to do it, but there's ingrowing. You can grow inside your home as well. So we can always consider that a possibility. Don't just think about outside, there's ingrowing capabilities as well. And you could be growing, there's white flies on this. I'm gonna have to give it some real good washing. Knock all these white flies. I don't mind the white flies, they're just on there. They haven't damaged the plant, they're just reproducing. So I don't mind, as long as they don't start eating the plants. It's the slugs that I'm more worried about. Okay, let me grab some curly kale. I got one lot here. I'm just gonna raise them up. There's a bit of grass here. You know, you gotta keep on top of things. Okay, let's remove. Kale is so easy to remove. Just break them down to the ground, towards the ground, and they just snap off. And the more you harvest from kale, the more it will give. The same goes for the collard green as well. The more you harvest, the more you will get. It will just keep producing. I'm gonna grab some curly kale from this side. This is just absolute beautiful way to live. You know, we're not depending on the consumer in places like the supermarket. You're out here, and you're doing the work, so you can benefit from the fresh vegetables, which is grown as naturally as possible in your garden or allotment. There's a few grass that I'm pulling out, and while I'm here, let me remove. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. That's a Swiss chard. Okay, next I need to grab some beetroot. I do have some here that are not the best looking ones, but beetroots indeed they are. Look at that. Look, there's a different variety here. Let's remove it. Look. Because I have wood chip, so I'm going to place all the items in a wood chip. And then let's see what's happening here. Okay, let's grab this one. Look at that. Look at that. This one here, I left it a bit too long. Look, it's gone bad. This one I'm going to give it a miss. But what I'm doing, I'm just chopping it up and let it just decompose into the soil. But look at the coloring. If I got it in time, look how beautiful the color would have been. My hands are a bit muddy at the moment, but it's okay. Let's chuck it down there. Use my knife just to scrape my hand off a bit. I'm gonna have to give my hand a quick wash and I'll be back in a second. Some more beetroot from here. These are some small tiny ones. Oh, the plastic blew over there. Let's grab this. Look at that. Small but powerful. Let's grab these two tiny ones. Leave the other ones there so they can decompose. But I'm going to grab another lot somewhere over here. But before I do that, let me put these down in the basket, which started to get a bit heavy. Let's pop them in here. And we're going to go over what I've harvested. Let me carry over here, because these beetroot, they're a different variety. Because I just plant things, and this one I forgot the name of the variety. It's a long variety. It's not your standard rounded one. These are long ended. And I've covered them with wood chip, so that's why these guys look so much more lovelier than the beetroot. Look. They're longer. They're not as round. They're more long. And the leaves, I'm going to add that to salad as well, because they're all edible. I'm going to leave these other ones in here, because this year I'm trying to plant all the things that I love and a little bit more extra. for other people can try them for themselves and eat. Next, I'm gonna go and grab some, what else do I need? I'm gonna grab some cabbage that didn't fold well and a couple bits of spinach and some more beetroot as well. So this is some cabbage that didn't do so well, but the leaves are still good to eat. So I'm just gonna cut it down there, break off the ones at the bottom, try to get as close to the heart as possible. And yeah, look at that. That one's a bit bad. When I get home, I'll wash them off and take good care of them in my pot. I'm gonna go now and grab some extra beetroot just from here. There's a yellow one I have over here. Oh, I ate the yellow one the other day. It's not a yellow one, I ate it. Oh, that's what happens when you come to the garden. You tend to nibble on things. I might only need, let me grab 2. And grab some kale as well while I'm at it. This is some more kale. Let's rip these off. This is a Russian kale. And let's grab, this is another variety of kale, but I don't remember the name of it. But I'm still gonna eat it. Look at that. Hand of beauty, look at that. I was going to harvest some of the spinach, but I'm going to leave them there for the moment and let them get a little bit bigger. And I'm just going to grab some thyme from over the other side here. Let me go grab that. And I might trim off some onion tops and take them with me as well. I've already got celery, which is going to be a part of the soup at home. I've already got celery at home, so I don't need more celery. Just gonna trim it up, and it's gonna spring back. The time will spring back, ladies and gentlemen. It will spring back because we are heading towards the warmer times now. This is another lot of thyme. I'm just gonna pinch a little bit more. Don't want to do too much disturbance on it. And yeah, let's go and show you all of it together and how it looks. So this is what I have now is the beetroot. I've got a couple of colors. I've got a pink variety as well as a reddish regular one that you guys see. And I'm chopping away all the tops. I'm going to take them, wash them at home and actually use them in a salad. I've got my leek. I've got beautiful, beautiful kale, different variety of kale. And I have one of my favorite things to eat, broccoli. And I harvest some thyme because a pot of food is never as good without some herbs. So I'm adding that right there. So tonight is going to be a feast of beauty. Look at that, guys. Just beautiful. Absolute beautiful. And this is a cabbage that didn't fold properly, and that's gonna go all into the right place where it should be, which is in my belly. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe if you love what I'm doing, and please do not forget to take care of the planet, because we have to. I hope we are. See you guys next time.